As the regular season winds down, that's when the pressure ramps up in MLS Next Pro as we enter match day 26 from Denver, Colorado at University of Denver Soccer Stadium. It's Colorado Rapids 2 trying to lock down the 1 seed in the West against Real Monarchs, who are trying to stay alive and keep their playoff hopes in check. As we take a look at the Western Conference standings, you see Real Monarchs there, 31 points. They're 7 back of Minnesota United FC 2 for the 7th and final playoff spot. Rapids 2 with a win tonight. They will clinch the 1 seed in the West. They can also clinch with a draw in regulation as well. Real Monarchs, they can keep their season alive with a regulation win. They're eliminated with a regulation loss. And then there's about 6 other scenarios where they can lose or win in penalties and still be eliminated depending on other results. Both teams playing well at the moment. Colorado coming off of a huge win in their last outing against North Texas. A late goal sent them to a 3-2 victory. Real Monarchs, James and Olave, they are unbeaten in their last 5 matches. But this is going to be a tough test on the road in Denver against the best team in the Western Conference. And if not for Charlotte, they would be the best team in MLS Next Pro. Get your look at the starting 11 first for Rapids 2. Yapi Lewis making his first start with Rapids 2 this year. Hanya to his right, Rodriguez in goal. A lot of first-teamers on this Rapids 2 starting 11, including, as we mentioned, Jonathan Lewis making his first appearance with Rapids 2 this year, a member of the first team. And for Real Monarchs, James and Olave, Kelly in goal, Henry, Pierre, Alba, and Storley on the back line. Garcia, Key, Williams up top, Mondi, Dillon, and Wellings in the midfield for Real Monarchs. Just about ready to go from University of Denver. Josh Appel with you. Thanks so much for joining us. Time winding down in MLS Next Pro's regular season. And Rapids 2 hoping to lock down that 1 seed in the West with a victory here tonight. Beautiful night in Denver, Colorado. If Rapids 2 does secure that 1st seed, they will have a bye in the 1st round. And they would guarantee themselves a home playoff match. Real Monarchs quick from the jump. Service in. Ends up as a corner. Colorado, an early chance. This will be an in-swinger. And here it comes. Handled well by Real Monarchs, but it will be another corner. Another shot at it. Same result, although this time it stays in play. Top of the 18. That shot off target from Steve Flores. And now Real Monarchs on the move, trying to counter. Cut off well by Boubacar Keita. It'll be a throw-in for Real Monarchs. A frantic pace for both sides to start this match. And that's a foul. Luis Arroyo, head referee tonight. Colorado 16-4-5 this season. Axel Key on loan from the first team. Bobby Pierre. This is Omar Alba. Plays it to the right. And leaks all the way back for keeper Blake Kelly out of the RSL Academy. Gershon Henry, another Academy member, plays it ahead. Henry. Bobby Pierre. Real Monarchs controlling it at the moment. And almost turn it over. Henry plays it back to his keeper, Kelly. Long ball down the right side. After it is Taryn Williams in the corner, working against Jackson Travis, another first-team member for Colorado Rapids. 7 of the starting 11 for Colorado are down from the first team. Just 2 in the starting 11 from RSL on loan here with Real Monarchs. Turned over, Griffin Dillon. Taryn Williams. He finds Beto Garcia. Williams has it again. His shot blocked, sitting there, and it's off the post after a deflection. Henry loops it in, and it's into the hands of Abraham Rodriguez. Well, that was dangerous and a great chance for Real Monarchs early in this one. Take one more look. Took a deflection. Axel Key, if not for that deflection, he has the game's first goal. Instead, it hits woodwork. And we remain scoreless in the first 5 minutes. Oliver Larraz down the left side. Jonathan Lewis tried to play it in, and it was snared by Blake Kelly. Mentioned the 3-2 victory over North Texas. 2 late goals, including the 13th of the season for Remy Cabral, who's not in the starting 11. And that was offside, or else Axel Key again would have had the game's first goal. That one actually found the back of the net. So he's hit the post, he's put one against the twine, but neither obviously count. Flag was up. Flores. As I was saying, Remy Cabral scored his 13th of the year. Lars Hellerin made his first professional start. First start for Rapids too as well. This is the unofficial Rocky Mountain Cup. First meeting took place back in July. Rapids beat Real Monarchs 4-1 on the road. It's one of the top scoring teams in all of MLS Next Pro. Second in the league in goals per game. First in the league in goals scored with 62. All the way down to Rodriguez. Long ball down the left side, chased down by Jonathan Lewis. First game with Rapids 2. Who needs my commentary when you have the young fans here in Colorado? Yosuke Hanya plays it for Michael Edwards. And now Larraz again. You gotta love the youngins who get really into these matches. It's the future of this sport. That one over the touchline for a goal kick.
Oh my God. Punch it. And he is not tall. Are there two goalies for this team or what? So, man, go. Got this, Rack.
Kelly goes short with it.
He has nowhere to pass to. He has nowhere to pass to.
Henry
Oh,
turned it over. Flores. And Real Monarchs able to clear it away.
Oh, come on. Go, go, go!
Larraz, left-footed save made. And here comes Real Monarchs. Trying to chase after it, Omar Alba. And he runs out of room. And a throw-in coming
They would get a right here.
for Salt Lake.
No, they would get a
Loke service, nobody home for Salt Lake. But Real Monarchs keep it alive for the moment. Now Robinson Aguirre. We apologize for the colorful language from the faithful here in Denver. Just underway in the first 10 minutes. Each team has had a golden chance, but we remain scoreless. That went all the way down to Rodriguez. Colorado has won 3 of the last 4. The only blemish, a 2-0 loss at Timbers 2 on the 27th of August. That one rolls all the way in on Kelly. He scoops it up. It's the second to last home match for Colorado. Long ball trying to spring something, but that's out of the reach of everybody in white. And another goal kick coming for Rodriguez. So again, if Colorado wins tonight, they secure the 1 seed in the West. They've already clinched the Frontier Division title, and they've already guaranteed themselves a home match in the playoffs. Edwards just toying there with Beto Garcia. It's only 9:45. It's not even the top of the hour and we got the bells. Colorado trying to threaten. Jackson Travis went down and it's cleared away. Steve Flores leaves it into the middle. Back for Flores. Flores for Yosuke Hanya, who has 13 goals. Flores into the middle, just headed wide by Darren Yapi. Yapi, who scored his third of the season for Colorado last year, came this close to giving Rapids 2 the lead. And now it's just a goal kick. Well, that high press is dealt with. It's still giving them a little bit of fits. Colorado resets. Hanya for Flores. Flores goes down and play continues. Axel Key chasing it down, has it to take a deflection and stays in. Key gets around the defender. Key, who's hit the post already. Entertaining first 15 minutes of the first half. Flores. Into the middle, Flores. He's been active in the early going. That one just a little bit too far out of the reach of Darren Yapi. This portion of the match is brought to you by UC Health. With personalized care in locations across Colorado, UC Health is here for you, no matter where your story takes you. UC Health, live extraordinary. Josh Appel with you from the University of Denver. Colorado trying to clinch the 1 seed in the West with a regulation win or a draw. 2 points will get it done. That's all they need. Throw in for Colorado. Larraz to the near side. Yosuke Hanya. He has 13. Puts on the brakes. Spins again. His service through the hands of Kelly. Headed away. Still not in danger yet. Aguirre. Larraz. And that one is gobbled up by Blake Kelly. Keita. Aguirre, a little bit too strong on his touch, almost turned it over. He's being hounded by Beto Garcia. They almost turn it over again there. A little bit sloppy with the ball at the moment. Hanya. To the left side. Lewis fires it off. And kept out by Kelly. Into the 20th minute in this first half. Pace has slowed down a little bit. Battle for it at midfield. And Colorado kind of got tangled up with themselves. Results in a throw-in for RSL. Bobby Pierre on it for Monarchs. Raz pressing. Kelly plays it. Backheel flip to nobody. I mean, there were two white jerseys in the area, and neither wanted to take it. So, Abubakar Keita said, all right, I'll take it myself. And now possession to Colorado.
Something is wrong with those people.
More than half the Colorado starting 11 first-team loanees, including Jonathan Lewis, who's making his first appearance with Rapids too. Flores had his pass deflect. Luis Arroyo lets that contact go. Thought that should have been a foul, or did they call it? They did. Again, Colorado, the highest scoring team in MLS Next Pro. I've had a couple of chances tonight. So far, Real Monarchs has done a nice job.
I think so, yeah.
There's a player down for Monarchs along that sideline. Looks like Omar Alba. See if we can find out what happened here. See Alba 51 in white. Oh, a late shove from behind by Darren Yapi. He's up and okay. You can see him walking gingerly. Right of your screen. Henry. Darren Williams looked like he wanted to go after that, but he thought better of it. Over the touchline, and a throw in for Colorado. It's been a fantastic season for Colorado. They've only conceded 34 goals as well. Big collision, and the foul awarded, and a yellow to Bobby Pierre. Take another look. Darren Yapi looked like he might have had a real scoring chance. So again, Pierre picks it up. It'll be a free kick. A bit of distance away. Larraz will take it. Here it comes. And it's out of the reach of everybody. Flores. And pass eluded Larraz. And here comes Real Monarchs. Axel Key down the right side. Key towards the middle. Teed it up with the left foot. And defended well by Keita. Kept in. Flores for Colorado. Stepped in front of it. Keller Storley. This portion of the match is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Listen, I am getting a kick out of the kids that are sitting near our microphone here at the University of Denver. Not certain if you could hear it, but they have been fantastic entertainment during this match, which has been pretty even to this point. In the 27th minute. Marlon Vargas. Here's a chance for Colorado! Blocked away by Alba on chance for Hanya. Flores fighting for it, and that's got to be something, and it is. Tyrone Mundy with a pretty clear takedown. Take one more look at that last chance. You could just see Colorado decided, all right, let's go. And it was handled well by Real Monarchs. Free kick from that spot where Oliver Larraz is standing. Here's the service. Back post. Headed up. Cleared away at the moment. Kept alive. Larraz in front of goal. Oh, he scores! Oliver Larraz breaks through. And Colorado, in its quest for the 1 seed, has a 1-0 lead in the 29th minute at home. Larraz, once he got past that last line, he was not going to miss from there. That's his 9th of the year.
The first goal of the night, number 18, Oliver Larraz.
And a difficult task for Real Monarchs to keep their season alive. Just got all the more difficult. Down a goal on the road against the best team in the Western Conference and the highest scoring team in MLS Next Pro. So Larraz, his 9th, officially in the 28th minute. Now, how does Real Monarchs respond? It was a 4-1 win for Colorado when they matched up in July. Remember, they've already hit a post tonight. This is a good ball. Off his line, the keeper. Oh, aggressive, and Real Monarchs couldn't take advantage of Rodriguez out of his goal. Aggressive and dangerous play. But you know he's got to have confidence in his back line. Taryn Williams just couldn't put it on frame. Difficult angle, of course. Edwards. Back for Larraz, the goal scorer. Out of the reach of Yosuke Hanya. Throw in for SLC. Jonathan Lewis. Colorado on the move again, and they get a foul and a free kick. That's on Bobby Pierre, who's got to be careful. He's already got 1 yellow. So Larraz stands over it along with Robinson Aguirre. Here it comes, didn't get past the wall. Larraz, who has the goal. Tried to find Lewis. Aguirre. Flores. Yosuke Hanya. Aguirre. Lewis battling with Alba. Alba wins that. And it's cleared away. And that's a foul. One 0 to Colorado on the goal by Larraz in the 28th minute. Monarchs trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, although very slim hopes. Colorado, with a regulation win or a draw, clinches the 1 seed in the West. This portion of the match is brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. One there by Henry. Cross to the back post, punched away by Rodriguez. Chased down by Taryn Williams.
Rapids substitution in the 35th minute. Leaving the game is number 7, Jonathan Lewis. He is replaced by number 49, Remy Cabral.
So Remy Cabral replaces Jonathan Lewis, who was in his first appearance with Rapids 2, down from the first team. Cabral, 13 goals, tied for the team lead. Hanya chasing it down with a lot of space. Low cross, got all the way through. And Kelly a bit slow to get up as Yapi went down for it as well. Take another look. Look at all the space that Hanya has. And that was just a collision there between Yapi and the keeper Kelly, and it looks like Kelly's okay.
Really dirty. Yeah, it's like grass stains and it's white. Oh my god, it's like clean white. That was a good team. I'm doing it. Go, Rapids 2. I'm doing this for you. It's fine. Yeah, well, I guess come on, Rapids 2. I'm doing this for you. Come on, Rapids. I got it. That is my different dog. You can see one of them. You can do it late.
Henry, the RSL Academy. Battle down low. Real Monarchs want a call. I don't think they're going to get one. But the signal is a corner. So the corner here, a chance. Real Monarchs. It's low, deflected out, and a goal kick. Wasted opportunity. The goal scorer, Juarez. That came in the 28th minute. His 9th of the season. This one on goal, and it's off of Kelly. He couldn't handle it, and it goes over the goal line, so it will be a corner. Juarez will take the corner. Corner cleared off the line. And then a collision, and Henry is slow to get up. Correction, that was Taryn Wood. Can't quite tell who that is down for Real Monarchs. It's a pretty classless chant by the fans, if I must say. So now the training staff will come out and tend to the injured player for Real Monarchs.
It's like school first. Yeah, school first. What is the bell? It's something, but it's something nice.
Now he's able to get to his feet. It was Axel Key who was the player down. Take one more look at what happened. A pretty nasty collision. Came out and took his feet out from under him. Did Keita. Axel Key, who hit the post earlier and scored despite an offside. Player down, and because he was down for so long, he'll have to come off for a moment. before re-entering. He's still kind of favoring that right ankle.
Ladies and gentlemen, a yellow card has been issued to the Colorado Rapids to number 30, Abubakar Kayete, in the 41st minute.
So Keita did pick up a yellow for Colorado. He becomes the second booked in this match. As time winds down here in the first half, 1-0 to Colorado on the goal by Oliver Larraz. At 3 minutes of added time in this first half. Real Monarchs got off to a hot start, created a few chances for themselves, but couldn't cash in. And since then, really, it's been all Colorado. And a foul. And a player down for Colorado. That's Aguirre. Colorado wants to add one more before the break. Yapi. That is a corner for Colorado. Larraz the goal scorer to take it, an in-swinger. And it's headed away nicely by Real Monarchs. Jackson Travis chases it down. Gets it back for Larraz. Out in front. Still alive and then cleared away. Cato. Cabral. Yapi. And that's over the goal line. That is a goal kick. And that's also the final whistle in the first half. Our score at the break, Colorado 1 and Real Monarchs 0. Colorado is 45 minutes away from clinching the 1 seed in the West. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. This cause hits particularly close to home for New York Red Bulls 2 goalkeeper Aiden Stokes, whose 12-year-old sister Sophie is currently battling leukemia. Aiden graciously spoke to us about what the experience has been like for him and his family and the support they have been receiving from the Red Bulls organization.
Real Monarchs 0, the Colorado Rapids 2.
Hey everyone, it's Michelle Montaigne, and today we are joined by New York Red Bulls 2's Aiden Stokes. Aiden, we're talking about life off the pitch today. You have a little sister named Sophie. How would you describe your little sister and what she's currently going through?
Thank you for having me, Michelle. No, I'm just here to talk about my sister Sophie. You know, she was recently, I think a month ago, diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, or for short leukemia. It's a type of blood cancer, and it really just hit us out the blue. You know, one day I was at the facility after training. My dad calls me and says that she was at the hospital. Then they took a couple blood tests. A couple days later, they found out she had leukemia. You know, it was very heartbreaking for me and my family. It hit her the most, you know, being a 12-year-old kid. She wants to be outside playing with her friends, go to school, and then that was just all taken away from her. So it was very heartbreaking for everyone. I also want to add what the club has done for her. You know, we have wristbands. They've given her shirts. A lot of the players have supported her in ways we can't even say thank you for. All the support has just been really, really helpful for us.
How would you describe the last few weeks and just months as a family and what you guys have gone through?
Well, it's definitely changed a lot, you know, with rides such as rides to training, school starting up soon for me. That'll be a big challenge to get started. And then constantly going into the hospital, it affects their work. It affects my sister's life too. You know, she wants to go to school and be with her friends, and she can't do that now. It's definitely affected our life in a negative way, but as my mom likes to say, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So we're taking that.
How has her diagnosis in these last couple weeks and months changed how you operate, you know, day to day on and off the pitch?
Certainly the first week it hit me the hardest. You know, during training I was maybe a little off. After training, kind of just like a bit secluded from everything. But I think I was able to process more what she had and was able to understand it more. I kind of tried to roll with it better and just deal with it.
You mentioned all the support you've felt from the entire New York Red Bulls organization. How have your teammates helped you through what has been such a earth-shattering moment for you?
I have a lot of teammates that can relate to what I'm going through right now because they've had relatives that have had the same issues. I'm so grateful that there's such a good group of teammates around me that can relate to what I'm going through, as well as help support me. And again, their support, it's been just amazing. I can't thank any of them enough.
Tolkien again. Near post again, and this time they do score!
Did you know they were making the shirts?
Not initially. I think the trainer came up to me one day after training and just asked me, would you want to have her name on the back of the shirt for the month of September? And I was like, yeah, that'd be amazing. My parents would love that. She would love that. We got her a shirt for herself, so she's been watching every single game. She's a massive Red Bull fan now, definitely.
What is that message that you'd hope to kind of put out there regarding your sister's battle with cancer?
To all the people out there with sisters and brothers, don't take that kind of stuff for granted, because one day it could all turn upside down and then you'll be regretting every moment you didn't want to spend with them. Just love them like there's no tomorrow and take every moment as a special moment. You should cherish every moment you try to get with your family, because only when these kind of things happen do you realize the kind of quality time that you have with them.
Aiden, you don't just have the support of New York Red Bulls, you have the entire support of all of MLS Next Pro and Major League Soccer. Thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you guys so much.
Welcome back to Denver. Thank you, Aiden and his family, for being so open and sharing with their story. We wish Sophie and the family all of the best. Here in Denver, it's 1-0 Rapids 2. They're in front as we turn our attention back to soccer. The playoff races are heating up in MLS Next Pro. Samara tells us more in this week's edition of the Matchday Rewind.
Matchday 25 came in full force. There's now 2 players tied in the Golden Boot race and more teams punched their ticket to the playoffs. I'm Samara Perez with the best bits of the weekend. Last week, only 1 team had clinched out west. This week, there were 3 teams that secured a playoff berth. A dominant 5-1 win over Los Dos sent SKC2 into the MLS Next Pro playoffs for the very first time, thanks in large part to a brace from Ethan Bryant. Another first-timer to the postseason is Verdos. Brett Utley's squad picked up a shootout win against LAFC2. 3-time goalie of the month recipient Damian Loss came up big with a huge save in the 5th round of the shootout. Tacoma Defiance also clinched a playoff spot thanks to a 4-0 win over Timbers 2. Coach Wade Weber, who has been baking his team banana bread after every shutout this season, got a special gift from his players after the game.
And for that banana bread, we figure you're gonna need an apron. And a hat.
That's a little tight.
Well, Coach says the apron is tight. Well, so is the playoff race out west. 4 teams now have clinched and plenty of teams are still in the running for those final 3 spots. Moving over to the Eastern Conference, no new team secured a playoff spot, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't any drama. Crown Legacy FC and Orlando City B had a goal fest on Sunday that featured 9 incredible goals. The East leaders put 6 past OCB's 3 for a thrilling night at Osceola County Stadium. Also standing out in the East were Revs 2, who extended their unbeaten streak to 11 games following a 3-0 win over Huntsville City FC. That keeps Revs 2 within 4 points of Crown Legacy FC at the top of the standings, with OCB, Huntsville City FC, and Fire 2 all hoping to clinch soon. And of course, there was also movement in the Golden Boot race. MD Myers scored again to take his tally to 17 goals. And we didn't get to show you all 9 goals from the OCB versus Crown Legacy game, so we saved Jack Lynn's for now. 2 big goals to pull himself level with MD Myers at the top of the Golden Boot leaderboard. Myers and Lynn are both in great form, and with Nick Firmino and Ibrahim Kasule just behind them both at 15 goals, the race looks like it'll be going down to the wire. With 3 playoff tickets still remaining in each conference and 3 weeks out from decision day, the playoff push is still very much alive. We'll see you back here next week with your Matchday 26 Rewind.
Now to the weekly awards. We have a first in MLS Next Pro. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Instead, here's Michelle with the spotlight.
MLS Next Pro's Match Day 25 saw some offensive fireworks and therefore some high-scoring affairs to go with them. I'm Michelle Montaigne with your MLS Next Pro players in the spotlight. And those high-scoring games only make it right that a keeper who was able to keep his opponents scoreless earns this week's MLS Next Rising Star Award. Real Monarchs goalkeeper William McKay posted a clean sheet against Whitecaps FC2 to help his club avoid playoff elimination once again. The 15-year-old academy product forced 5 saves to become the second Real Monarchs player to claim the honor this season. Afterwards, the Rising Star shared how he was able to get it done.
Despite our youth, we're able to get out here and get results, and I think that's a testament to the academy and the whole RSL program.
Now, on the other end of the pitch, that high-scoring offense that we just talked about, well, that came in the form of your player of the match day, St. Louis City 2's Faisal Batosh. Batosh scored all 3 of City 2's goals to complete the hat trick and give his side a 3-1 road win over Dynamo Dos, making history along the way as this was the first hat trick ever for St. Louis City 2. He saved his third and best goal for last, and so are we, because for the first time ever, the best goal of the match day belongs to the player of the match day. Batosh's third goal came in the 46th minute, a screamer right inside the left goal post. And the best team in the match day is a squad we know is used to winning. Your reigning champion, Columbus Crew 2. Their bounce-back win saw a 5-goal performance, including a hat trick from Gibran Rayo in just the first half of play. Crew 2 earns their first team in the match day honor for 2023. They currently sit in 4th place in the Eastern Conference. Congratulations to all of our guys in the spotlight. As the playoff push continues, we're excited to see what guys stand out in the spotlight for Match Day 26.
Welcome back to the University of Denver as we take a look at our MLS Next Pro schedule for Match Day 26. We've got a ton coming for you tomorrow, including Crown Legacy and New York Red Bulls 2. That's one of 7 matches on the slate for tomorrow evening on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. The season is winding down. Playoff push is on. Pressure is ramped up as we take a look at our first half highlights here from Denver. 1-0 at the break, but Real Monarchs had a couple of chances, including this one that took a deflection off the post. They were threatening early on, but Colorado was able to withstand it. That was one of the best chances early on as well. Yappy heads that one wide. A lot of activity in the first half for Oliver Larraz. We'll get to that in a moment. As that is the game's only goal. His 9th of the year came in the 28th minute as Colorado ahead 1-0 as they look to win this one and clinch the 1 seed in the Western Conference. First half stats, possession dominated by Colorado. They've taken almost more than double the shots. 4 on target, none on target for Real Monarchs, but again, you saw the post that was hit, so not for a lack of effort. Colorado dominating in almost every category over Real Monarchs, and for Real Monarchs, they need a win tonight to keep their season alive as far as a chance to make it to the postseason. It's already a long shot. They're 7 points back with the final spot. But they've got to win out, and they've got to get some help For Colorado, as we mentioned throughout, a win or a draw gets them the 1 seed in the West. They've already clinched their division. They've already guaranteed themselves a home playoff game once the postseason begins. From Denver, second half coming up in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the field the Real Monarchs and your Colorado Rapids 2.
So you only get to go in the locker room? Yeah. So only thought that was fun. That I didn't. I thought there was So only you get to go in the locker room, only you. I think so. Yeah. What? I don't get to go in the locker room. You're the one. Well, I came first. I got the Rapids, and that was by drawing a jersey. In second, you're lucky you get to. In second, I'm a fan. In third, I am. In third, it's my birthday. I'm excited. Are you like the tickets here or not that expensive? No. They're only like $30. I just thought I didn't get to go.
It looks like we have a substitution for Real Monarchs.
Wait. Has it said?
Real Monarchs substitution to begin.
We'll get it to you in just a moment. A goal in the 28th minute.
He is replaced by number 84, Owen Anderson.
So Owen Anderson in,
70, Tyrone Mondi was replaced by number
Beto Garcia
71,
out.
Christian Kelly.
So Dylan Cerna, Owen Anderson enter for Real Monarchs. Tyrone Mondi, Beto Garcia out.
Yeah. I don't know if we can go.
See how aggressive Colorado is in the second half. You'd imagine the team who leads the league in scoring would keep their foot on the gas, especially here at home. Correction on that sub for Real Monarchs. Apologies. Christian Kelly is in for Tyrone Mondi. It's a corner right off the jump. for Colorado.
I play like outfielder. Yeah, so I score like
Here comes the corner, an outswinger, the header. Never got on frame. And now Axel Key gets taken down. Play continues. Jackson Travis into the middle of no man's land. And Real Monarchs on the move once again. Taryn Williams ahead for Axel Key. Key gets it over to Williams. Good ball. Williams sidesteps one. And it's taken off his foot and taken away. Just couldn't find that last creative touch in the final third. There, Remy Cabral was offside.
Wait, what is that?
Hello?
Throw in here for Real Monarchs. Yasuke Hanya using that speed down the right side, fires to the middle, edge of the 18. Marlon Vargas spins it back. Hanya gets around his defender. Puts in the brakes. They reset Aguirre. His pass intercepted by Taryn Williams. Tried to go the little give and go overlap. Defended well and a throw in for Colorado. Larraz, the only goal tonight in the 28th minute, his 9th of the year, made it 1-0. Flores for Vargas. Flores the goal scorer. Abubakar Keita. Interesting. Not quite sure the idea on that. So a goal kick for Real Monarchs. Darren Yapi fires from 20 and a diving save by Blake Kelly. And it results in a corner. A lot of pace on this from Yapi. It was more like 22 yards. Good strike and a good save. Another corner here for Colorado. Raz will take it. Yapi trying to win the header. It was blocked down in front. Great defensive work, but not out of harm's way yet. That sails over. What a job by Griffin Dillon to get in front of that header. If he's not in position, probably finds the back of the net. Flores. Larraz the goal scorer. Keita. Aguirre. Watched by Owen Anderson. This is Cabral. Yapi. On the end line. Flicks it up towards the edge of the 18. And that sailed wide of everything. A miss hit by Cabral. Maybe thought it took a deflection off Real Monarchs, but it wasn't the ruling. Flores goes down, that's a foul. Again, a Colorado win tonight clinches them the 1 seed in the West. They're 8 points clear of Tacoma Defiance. You look at Monarchs and how their season's kind of transpired. 2-7-4 at home. A very respectable 6-5-1 on the road. That's one of the better records, not just in the Western Conference, but in MLS Next Pro. You figure you go over 500 on the road, you have a pretty good shot at getting in, but 2-7-4 at home is just not good enough. Travis. First teamer for Yapi. Another first teamer. And Owen Anderson takes it away. It rolls over and a throw in for Real Monarchs. This portion of the match is brought to you by UC Health. With personalized care and locations across Colorado, UC Health is here for you, no matter where your story takes you. UC Health, live extraordinary. Travis has some room. Yapi on the left side. Yapi brings it in, pops it up, nobody home for Colorado. And then it's cleared away. And a throw-in coming. 58th minute. The only goal came about a half an hour ago in the first half. Oliver Larraz. Colorado's had some chances, though. And maybe another one here. Good attempt by Cabral. That rolls out. Goal kick coming. Cabral leaves it back, fired on, big save by Blake Kelly. He's made a couple in this second half to keep it at a 1-0 deficit. One more look at it. Great ball back, leaving it for Marlon Vargas. Good strike, but a better save from Kelly. Yet another corner for Colorado. Towards the back post, headed down, defended well by Real Monarchs, but they get another chance here. Larraz fires it in. Not enough pace on that, it was blocked. Cabral has it roll past him. Cabral, watch closely, now Vargas. Larraz. Towards the back post, bending in. Colorado wants a foul, but no call. It's a goal kick. Not good there. It'll be a throw-in for Colorado. Travis throws it in. Yapi trying to work against 3 Real Monarch defenders and lost it. Here's Owen Anderson. Anderson tried to find Axel Key, but it eluded him. Some room in the middle. Anderson creating space for himself. Looking back for Key. Key had a shot at it, but it was taken away from him. Dangerous. Taryn Williams applying some pressure, almost intercepted that and created a turnover. Colorado a little bit lackadaisical on their back end. Yapi held, still no whistle. Larraz for Jackson Travis. Vargas, hesitation, and his pass eluded Steve Flores. Punched out, mistake though. Key tried to win it, kept it alive for Christian Kelly. Kelly, deflected. Header right into the arms of the waiting Abraham Rodriguez. One of the better chances in half number 2 for Real Monarchs. Fire it towards goal. You never know what could happen. Anderson made a good attempt after the shot from Kelly was deflected. This portion of the match is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Flores. Vargas for Larraz, looking for 2, but it will be a corner. Larraz will take the corner in the 66th minute. Here it comes. And once again, handled by Real Monarchs, but they're not out of the woods yet. Travis sends one back in, cleared away. Larraz, long range, knocked down beautifully by Blake Kelly. And then he lets one rip. And there's a whistle back behind the play.
Real Monarchs substitution in the 65th minute. 38, Jude Wellings will be replaced by number 87, Dominic Barrios.
Dominic Barrios checks in for Real Monarchs. Jude Wellings, on loan from RSL, takes a seat. Blake Kelly gets the okay to go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the yellow card has been issued to Colorado.
Remy Cabral, by the way, picked up a yellow for Colorado.
Number 49, Remy Cabral.
There you hear the announcement.
66 minute.
I think it was for that collision with Blake Kelly just a moment ago. Throw in for Real Monarchs. Griffin Dillon, who saved a goal earlier in the half. 1-0 to Colorado on the goal by Larraz in the 28th minute. Since then, a couple of chances here and there, but nothing much doing for either side. Storley. Taryn Williams making a run. Is he onside? He is. Williams into the middle. Key, too strong off first touch. Fires on, and a save made. That took a little bit too long to develop there for Key. Needs to be a bit more clinical with that touch. Put himself in a tough spot after his first one. We'll take another look. It's a great run by Williams. But that first touch there from Key, and he knows it. Owen Anderson. Now for Griffin Dillon. That's a little bit out of the reach of Christian Kelly. And a throw in for Colorado. Into the 70th minute. A regulation draw or a regulation win. It's Colorado, the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They've already clinched a home playoff game. They've already clinched the division. These two teams have met once more before this season. Was a 4-1 victory for Colorado. Real Monarchs unbeaten in their last 5, trying to keep their season alive. They are 1 strike away from doing so. And that's a foul on Yosuke Hanya. This portion of the match is brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. The pace has slowed down considerably. Here's one on. Taryn Williams put a good bit behind it, but a relatively easy save for Abraham Rodriguez. So another yellow has been issued. Yasuke Hanya picks up a booking. Third yellow issued to Colorado tonight. Yapi. Colorado on the move. Vargas gets cut off nicely by Gershon Henry. Battle along the sideline. Throw-in coming for Real Monarchs. Real Monarchs threatening. Could this be the moment? No. Well played defensively by Michael Edwards. Griffin Dillon. For Storley. Nice play by Yapi. Cabral lost it. Now he got it back, only for it to be possessed by Real Monarchs again. Well done defensively by Colorado. In the right spots, and they're away with it. And that's a foul. Oliver Larraz scored the only goal of the match so far in the 28th minute, his 9th of the year. Colorado hangs on. They clinch the 1 seed in the West. Real Monarchs cannot really afford any kind of loss. A regulation win keeps their season alive. They are eliminated with a regulation loss. Yapi. Flores. Now Yapi. Sent in, and then aggressive Kelly comes and intercepts it out of the air. He wants to get it started quickly, and then got run over there. The Christian Kelly by Yosuke Hanya. Kay on the move. He hit the post earlier, goes down, and play continues. Maybe the crowd will get their wish. Yosuke Hanya puts on the brakes. Hanya dispossessed but gets it back in the 80th minute. Trying to find the one that will ice this. Flores physically worked on by Christian Kelly, and a foul on Kelly. Free kick from that spot. That's Steve Flores down for Colorado. Looks like he's got some cramps, and that's why Marlon Vargas is stretching him out. So that clock is started. The referee, Luis Arroyo. And here comes the training staff. Still 3 playoff spots up for grabs in the Western Conference. St. Louis City earned a victory today over Whitecaps FC. So St. Louis City 2 is in 5th, 4 points clear of Earthquakes 2, who have 39 points. And then Minnesota has the last playoff spot with 38 points, and then Dynamo with 37, just below the cutoff line. That's the Western Conference. In the Eastern Conference, still 3 spots up for grabs. Huntsville with a big match tomorrow against Atlanta. Atlanta sits in 10th, 7 points back of Huntsville, who's tied with Chicago for that final playoff spot. Orlando City has some breathing room, 41 points in 5th. They're 5 clear of NYCFC. But NYCFC and Philadelphia, both 1 point back of Huntsville and Chicago. Flores now able to walk off under his own power.
Rapids substitution. Number 53, Steve Flores, will be replaced by number 56, Blake Malone. Number 40, Robinson Aguirre, will be replaced by number 45, Dauda Amadou. In the 30th minute.
So you hear the substitutions. Aguirre is out, Flores is out, Malone and Amadou come in for Rapids 2. We come down the final stretch with Colorado about 8 minutes plus added time from clinching the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Cleared away by Storley, and a throw in for Colorado. Travis sent it in, but nobody home in a Rapids jersey. Kelly sends it deep. Williams making a run. Can he get to it? No. Barrios. Real Monarchs looking for that equalizer. Can they find it? Yapi spins with it, and he's on the move. Cabral, the race is on, and a nice job cutting him off by Bobby Pierre. So Florida scoring chance. Storley. Taryn Williams gets around Jackson Travis, and then he gets cut off nicely. The Real Monarchs keep it alive. Storley. Kelly. And then that's through Owen Anderson. And Amadou starts it the other way. Hanya. A 2-on-1 with Cabral. Cabral! One touch! Onside. Colorado. Just a few minutes away from clinching the 1 seed as Remy Cabral all but ices it. Cabral's 14th of the season, and a beautiful assist by Hanya. Cabral, you can tell, super appreciative of the class on the pass by Yosuke Hanya. And Cabral, 1 touch, top shelf. Misses a pell, keeps the cookies. That's one 13-goal scorer assisting to a 14-goal scorer. And it's the first tally since the 28th minute. Once Hanya got past the defense with all that speed, essentially turned into a 2-on-1. And those two, as lethal as they are, they were not going to miss. Cabral almost had a chance at another, but Omar Alba flicked it into the air. Laraz, the first goal scorer, gives way. Yosuke Hanya, who just assisted on the second goal. Amadou. It's almost like Colorado just playing keep away at the moment as they try and run out this clock. On their way to the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Alba cuts off Cabral, who just scored his 14th of the year. Storley. Taryn Williams makes a run. Back post, nobody home. The frustration, they know it. Dylan Cerna coming in. For Yapi, this crowd gets their wish. They've been chanting for Dylan Cerna all night, among other things. And then Batiste comes in for Vargas.
39 Marlon Vargas, replaced by number 48 Logan Batiste.
So Batiste and Cerna enter for the final few minutes.
He is replaced by number 77 Dylan Cerna.
Serna has now appeared in 16 games this year. See how much added time we see. Barring a miracle, Real Monarchs season and hopes for the postseason are over. And Colorado Rapids, too, will have themselves the #1 seed in the Western Conference. By the way, this is just the second corner of the game for Real Monarchs, compared to 7, make it 8 for Colorado. So there you see 3 minutes of added time before Colorado can officially declare themselves the #1 seed in the West. But a third corner coming. They went the first 90 minutes with just 1 corner. And Real Monarchs now in the last about a minute or so have had 2. Here comes the corner. Headed away. Christian Kelly. Axel K, who hit the post in the early going, and really since then he hasn't sniffed anything else. That was splitting the uprights at least. This was a football game. Instead, it's just a goal kick. Colorado a couple of minutes away from a clean sheet. Came to an MLS Next Pro match in Denver, and a John Denver concert broke out. Serna. And you can see Real Monarchs kind of just conceding this one. Just awaiting the final whistle from Luis Arroyo. Taryn Williams, maybe one last chance for Real Monarchs. Axel Key fires, save made. One more corner, I guess, coming for Real Monarchs. Goals in the 28th minute by Oliver Larraz. And by Cabral later in the second half, his 14th. And that is the final whistle. Colorado Rapids 2, officially the #1 seed in the Western Conference. Real Monarchs with the regulation loss sees their postseason hopes end. 2-0 the final score. Tonight's man of the match is Oliver Larraz, and it's presented by Adidas. Larraz scored the first goal, turned out to be the game winner. See him leaking in from behind the play. And that's the goal, his 9th of the year, and he is our man of the match, presented by Adidas. That'll do it for us. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Josh Appel. Once again, our final score, Colorado 2 and Real Monarchs 0. Don't forget you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. Good night from Denver, where Rapids 2 have clinched the 1 seed in the Western Conference.
Broadcast of MLS Next Pro may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcasted without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.